or consider yourself married to me.
That's not true. Kody and I disagree on this, but I don't think that he has.
This is the agreement you required of me in order to get married. This agreement that I gave you, it's not what I wanted either.
Listen, the hatred for Robyn is going to come. Ooh. All the wives have left. He has nobody to blame. Robyn is there. She forced him to stay in a marriage far too long. It's coming. It's coming. But y'all, we have got to get into this tea, honey, and sugar and yakba soup on the side, okay? But it is Mary.
And
And we invite y'all to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below, you all. And do not forget to subscribe to our Patreon, you guys, for live reviews of Sister Wives, you all.
And skits and all that stuff.
Yes, we have to do our skit today.
Yes.
I'm so excited. But let's go ahead and get into it. Hatred for Robyn. Like, she is the one who forced him to stay in this marriage. Like, it was over.
With her.
Because the way he turned.
Her, but he's very frustrated, and he looked like he about to start blaming her for his problem.
Oh yeah, for sure. Kody cannot take accountability. He will blame everybody.
He about to blame Robyn for his problems. I see he has just started. I was like, what?
The way he turned, like she was like, "Listen, that's not true. He does see himself married to you." He sighed so loud. He's like, "Oh my God!"
First of all, you already knew that I never saw myself married to her from the beginning when you got into this house. Before you even got into my property, you knew the stuff.
The way he turned to Robyn, he was like, "Let me tell you something. If you did not understand what the hell I was saying before, you better understand me clearly now." Like, he was not
and I'm
having
going to tell you, and you see a moment where he's talking,
and she's like,
"No, this is how she looked." She put her hand like this, so he can only see this part of her, like, She was trying so hard to be like, "Please shut up."
And she really was like, "Please stop talking. Like,
don't expose me."
Yeah, like for real. And I feel like he's so sick and tired.
But she's going to get him. I'm telling you. I told Kody not to be playing games with Robyn.
But I think he's tired of playing games with her. Like, I think he's starting to realize, or maybe he's starting to see, that Robyn is painting herself as this victim with her fake dry tears. Like, there's nothing there. And then you keep on talking, like,
her
forcing me.
Her eyes did fill with tears. Her eyes did fill with tears.
I don't know who was filled with tears, but she's there exposing her. But, like, you're forcing me to stay in this marriage. I've done it for 10 years, damn it. What more do you want from me? Like, really? Catch a clue, lady. She is finally out the door. Release her and release me, damn it. He has had it. He has had it. He has had it with you crying, talking about how old she needs to stay. She don't need to stay no more. I don't have to. And then the thing is, he's also getting tired of getting all this backlash.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's like, "Oh, poor Mary, poor Mary."
He should have told her from the beginning. Because yes, a lot of people are saying, you should have let this woman know from the beginning. I hate you. I don't see myself in your life. You've got to go, instead of sitting down and be like, "I don't even know what to do with Mary."
And the issue with men is, I really feel like...
And she was paying into the family fund. So she was paying you. You hated her. And Mary was ready. I'm telling you. I guess we're gonna talk about another one. But it seemed as though she was ready to like have a different kind of marriage. I don't know what that would have looked like. We can talk about that one. What kind of marriage that would look like, and maybe we may have to ask, the lady who is part of this community. But
Diana.
Yeah. But like,
I feel like the issue with men,
Kody he was not having it with Robyn. He was just like, "I'm done."
I don't know what it is. With certain men, they just can't
right?
Be honest. Like, have some cojones and and be honest.
Well, but we've always said on
like,
this
be
channel.
honest. Like, Kody,
No.
you could have just been honest with Mary.
He could have.
Like, it's much better, easier to be honest instead of letting a woman go through all this emotional turmoil and having her mind effed up. Like, it's effed up. Karma's coming for you, honey.
But you know something? Is Kody a woman?
What does that even mean?
No, I'm asking. Is he a woman? Is he a woman?
Well, we know he is not a woman.
Okay, he's a man.
Right.
So you cannot expect a man to do things that they don't do. Men will never break up with you. You got to remember that. And it's not because they don't hate you. It's not because they
Kody
don't
did it.
abhor the very sight of you or even a snivel of your presence. They could abhor you completely and just not want to be around you. But they're not going to break up with you. Except a narcissist will break up with you first if he suspects you're about to break up with him. But all the other men, they're not going to do it. So you can wail and cry. Is that right? No. It's the way of the world.
I'm just saying you could have just been honest. Mary, I don't see you that way.
Nature.
To be honest, is that what you're saying? It's not in men's nature to be honest.
They don't do that. They don't be honest. They don't do the communication thing. Like you guys get in the comments. All of us have been with men, right? Like you guys get in the comments. You guys have men in your lives, right? Everybody got a daddy. Some people have brothers, right? Some people have male friends, okay?
Yeah.
Like, just let's be real. They don't break up with you, even when it's a bad situation.
We're not talking about
They
breaking.
are
We're
going
talking about
to
being honest.
drag you on, whether you're a boyfriend, girlfriend, whether you're a girlfriend, a fiance, or a wife. They will string you along. Well, actually, they won't even string you along, but you're holding on to them. They are gone, but you holding on to them. And they'll keep on walking. They're not going to take you off. They'll just keep on walking. While you bang yourself on the rocks and stuff, they don't care. So we women have to get to a space in our lives where we got to look for the clues. When you see the man acting some kind of odd way, find yourself, pack yourself up, and keep it moving. Because the guy is never going to break up with you, but he will disgrace you as you keep on holding on.
Facts.
So
Big facts.
you know
Big
what I'm
facts.
saying? And I know it's hard. I know it's hard because, girl, I have been there. I have been there clutching on to a leaf on a tree in a hurricane, thinking that somehow I am anchored to something.
Why oh?
It doesn't work, oh.
Why oh, Titi?
You will search high and low. You will wait till kingdom come. That good man that you are waiting on will never show up. If he was there in the beginning, but then for the rest of the relationship he wasn't there, this is the man that you have, not that one in the beginning.
But also, women, plus you have to let go of what you thought was.
Oh,
so that you can get what God wants for you.
Girl, let us dap that mess up, man. Let's do some LeBron handshake, boom, 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 boom. Because LeBron James, he handshake be taken for hell.
Okay, but really, we have to let go of what was in order to seek what God has for us, so that we can actually be happy in life. Which might be thinking that somebody's for us, and they might be our demise.
Yes.
Holding on to some man that really don't want you, that's not ready.
Oh, you gotta go.
You gotta go for somebody who's ready for you. You gotta release that.
Kody,
release that Mary.
I'm
happy she's
Kody
released
was
it.
never ready for Mary.
Well, I don't think he ever wanted Mary.
He never wanted Mary, and that was the thing.
Facts.
And Mary is such a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If she had just seen the clues
and she let this man let her go crazy.
Exactly. If
So
she just
she's
seen the
abusing kids, allegedly.
exactly. And she's not. Honestly, let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think Mary naturally is like an abuser. I mean, I know she had the whole whoo and all that, whatever. But I think that's because of Kody.
What is her sign?
She's a Capricorn.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Cancer. I was about to be like, I'm like, listen, I know I'm emotional, but I would never be that person.
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't think Cancers could be cruel to children.
Yeah, no.
But Capricorn women are beautiful women, and they're so logical also, but they're very, very loyal. You know, they're really good folk. I don't get from Mary like she's an abuser. You know what? I don't get that from her. And I'm not saying that those kids stuff is not valid. It is very valid.
Yeah,
and I
sure.
do believe that she did do something to them, you know, and abuse them. I do believe that, but I don't feel as though it was her nature to do that. This whole thing with Kody has her so mind-effed that she has not been acting like herself. That's how I feel. This is why you got to get out of these kinds of relationships that don't serve you.
They'll have you
because
all
you're
messed
going to
up.
find yourself being all messed up, doing things that
Are quite
in
odd.
your right mind you will not do over some dude. Like,
Oh my! You know that guy
move
from
the fuck on.
Jerry from Subway? That woman that he had who was a church going lady. All of a
Oh,
sudden
yeah.
she's with bestiality.
Oh
like,
yes,
totally
he's
went left.
Yeah, he really went. Yeah, he's in jail now, I do believe. Is
Yes.
he in jail? I hope so.
Y'all know Jared from Subway and that guy that was his partner in crime.
Yeah, it
with
was
all-
the guy that was his partner.
Yes.
Got that lady.
He got
that
a church woman
lady.
who was a single mom of two.
I know. Yeah, he
All
really
of a sudden
got
doing
into all
crazy
kinds of
stuff.
Weird. Oh
But
my
it's the
God.
wrong man
The
that will
wrong
lead
man
you down
will
to a
lead
path
you-
of
oh my
hellfire.
goodness. Yep.
Ladies,
And
that's why you
so-
have to, as the regular Sally said, love yourself because
And
stuff
you,
can get
and
ugly.
you have to manage rejection.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If Kody had just been honest with Mary, I think that she would have handled it. She's a big girl. She would have handled
she
it
would have just
properly.
I
She
think
would have
she
been like,
would have
okay,
preferred it.
I know. She would have preferred that.
So she can
with
leave
his
with some
cowardice-
dignity.
Yeah, with his
Instead of hanging
cowardice,
on.
no, he didn't want to do that. Now you've decided, when she's on her way out, you see a narcissist will never let you leave. He got to break up with you first.
Yeah.
So when she's on her way out, he has to kick her, knife her in the kidneys on her way out. It wasn't necessary. I think it was evil. But
Yeah.
here we go.
But the hatred for Robyn is coming.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely is seeping in because of all this. Because I feel like maybe he's
I
gonna
bet-
feel like I'm
I
the
feel
bad
like
guy. You
they
made me
had-
be the bad guy. I've had to drag this woman along this whole entire time. People are like, why are you so mean to Mary? Well, it's because I've had to do what you told me to do all this time. I've had to be mean to my wives. They now all left me. They're all blaming me. But when really you are the root cause of all this stuff. You're the reason why. I mean, really, it's his fault though, because you should have had a brain and treated your wives well. But you did all of this,
polygamy,
right?
but
But
treat them fairly.
and you should have checked Robyn's crazy ass at the door. So I feel like he's going to blame Robyn for why all this has gone
So you feel
downhill.
as though it's coming.
Oh, the hatred for Robyn is seeping in. The way he turned to her, like
I know, he
if
seemed
he
as though
could, he
he
would have
wanted-
cussed
Yeah,
her
like
out.
he
That's
was
what I
getting
feel.
ready to like
He's like, listen,
to really
like
get
if you don't
upset with
stop.
her. Yeah.
Like he looked like he was
And he was
hanging
doing all
on
this
by
and
a
doing all
string.
that, like, you know.
Our sacred covenant. You made me promise. Like he sighed so loud. He was like, "Oh my God! If she
You know,
makes her stay, we will have a real problem."
The way he turned towards her, I'm sorry. The way he turned towards her, and maybe I'm just being a little bit whatever. But you know something? The way Kody turned to her and was doing all that with his hand, to me, felt violent. To me.
Yeah.
To me. I don't know. I mean, how do you all feel?
I'll let
I'm
us
just a
know.
little sensitive about that, but it felt violent to me. It reminded me of that whole Janelle thing when he came.
When he was
behind
waiting to
her.
stick around and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, because the way he turned to her, like, and I mean, like, all of that was not necessary.
he had enough.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was a little violent, and you know something, Robyn, having gone through some kind of abuse, she's very sensitive to any little smidgen of violence. I will not be surprised when they went home. Whew, I know something happened. So Kody better watch out. Look, he's not dealing with Mary. He's not dealing with Christine, and he ain't dealing with Janelle. He's dealing with Robyn.
Yeah, y'all. But it's Mary.
And I'm
We invite y'all to like,
subscribe.
and comment down below. Bye.